Welcome to Charles Interviews. I'm Charles. Today, I luckily had the opportunity to have an interview with the narrator of the first year of my life. Now, due to the troubles with her diction and dialect, we had to have a voiceover for us and our audience, so enjoy. Hi. I'm here with the narrator of the first year of my life. And let's just dive right in, huh? Let's get to the questions. First question. How does the setting of the story influence the decisions or actions of the characters?
The setting is what basically drives the story. Everything that happens throughout the time period of war the story takes place in is expressed by what I see, both on the front lines and directly in front of me. A good portion of the story is my thoughts on what is actually happening in the battles, but I also mention the effects the war has on the British people, specifically those around me. I mainly saw women, and that's because all the men were fighting. That is up until the end of the story.
All right. Next question. What is missing from the point of view the author chose for this piece?
At that point in my life, I didn't understand why people mourned for death. I saw it all on the time on the front lines. Little did I realize that the men dying in these ferocious battles I was seeing were loved by the people back in England. I saw the women dressed in black, mourning for their husbands, brothers, and sons, as foolish for their excessive whining over losing something. I lost a pin to my diapers at the time. It wasn't that big of a deal for me.
I would have to totally agree. Next question. Which ideas are emphasized through the writer's style?
Because I'm shown as omniscient, you get to see every aspect of the war. I jump from showing the literal war and the men in charge of it to the people around me that are affected by those things. This stylistic choice shows the connection between the fighting and diplomacy of World War I and the direct consequences of the war. For example, I would mention men dying on the front lines and then jump to mourning women. I would observe the upper income people complaining about high taxes as a result of the expense wars brings. Even my own uncle comes home coughing as an effect of the brutal use of poison gas in trenches. World War I was truly a total war.
All right. That was a very long answer. Next question. What thematic statements does the story consider? Does it find them to be true?
On the topic of war, my story describes it as a destructive to everyone. All genders, all social classes, even babies. The war is the reason I didn't smile. I was seeing the loss, the horrors, the overall poopy-like-my-diaper situation. My story supports the statement because it tells of the destruction I was seeing, whether that was of men's bodies or their spirits.
Well, there you have it. As the narrator of the first year of my life. Thank you very much for joining me, Charles, in Charles Interviews, and we'll see you next time.